get booed at a championship parade? I thought that was impossible, Ted Cruz. Everybody's in the spirit of celebration. Oh, somebody threw a beer? Wow. You see if they're available to start on Sunday. Welcome to Open Mic. We like to start the show with a few stories or a hot take on a story you're not likely to see anywhere else. I'm from gorgeous Prince George's, and now I spill the tea in D.C. So you know these jokes come from a place of love, if in fact that was something I was still capable of. Let's start things off at FedEx Field. Former Washington Commanders quarterback Kirk Cousins came back to town and got a win with his current team, the Minnesota Vikings.
Let's go. You like that on 3, 1, 2, 3. You like it?
No, Kirk, we don't like that. Not at all. Washington needed that win more than you with your 7-1 selves. But that was, by the way, Kirk's shirtless, chained up, spectacled celebration on the flight home that really stole the show. Just look at this. Look at my man making sure that he never gets canceled. This is the ultimate some of my best friends are black video. His hood stamp will remain valid until the day he messes up and tweets hashtag all lives matter. Well, congratulations to Kirk Cousins. Washington was one Taylor Heineke interception away from a win, but you know what? I'll give credit where credit is due. Begrudgingly. Go on and enjoy dancing like a blinged out Chippendale stripper. You earned it, Bama. Let's head to D.C. for this next story, where Taylor Swift added 8 new stops to her tour. You hear that, Will? 8 new stops. Oh, no, D.C. Oh, no, D.C. How, you know what? There she just getting flagrant with it. No D.C. stop, which has some of the city's most famous people openly pleading with her to come to town. Jose Andres straight up tried to bribe her with a free meal in a tweet that says, "In Washington, D.C., please, I'll cook for you," which would be enough to convince me. Then Librarian of Congress, yes, that's a thing, Carla Hayden, she upped the ante by tweeting, "We'll sweeten Chef Jose Andres' offer with a visit and tour of the Library of Congress, Taylor Swift. As you probably have heard, we have an amazing music collection. Come see us in Washington." And the Library of Congress is like, "Hey, you saw what we did for Lizzo. We have a ukulele that belonged to John the Baptist. Come to D.C. and it's yours for the night." Then D.C. Public Library had to go ahead and chime in with, "Is Taylor Swift really passing up the opportunity to go down the MLK Library slide? So much fun." I know you wanted to be included, DC Public Library. I know you saw an opportunity and wanted to be included, but a slide, come. That's the best y'all can do. It does look fun, though. I will give y'all that. Now, Taylor had the whole city begging her to stay like some greasy R&B singers like Tay-Tay come back, Tay-Tay come back, baby. Jodeci. The thirst is real, but I'm all for the thirst, if in fact it works. Dignity is overrated. DC, you do whatever you got to do to get that Taylor Swift tour date. I chose this next story because it's proof that all the money in the world can't buy you a sense of humor. In response to celebrities changing their display names to Elon Musk in order to mock the incoming changes to verification on Twitter, Elon Musk tweeted that any account that impersonates others will be permanently suspended. Yeah, good luck enforcing that, player. Especially after laying off half of your workforce. Something tells me this rule only applies to accounts that come up in a search for Elon Musk. He probably just suspended my account for making fun of him on TV. Kathy Griffin was actually the first celebrity to feel the wrath. Elon's people banned her like asbestos. Right now, Twitter is like a Charles Dickens novel. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Where else can folks go from claiming democracy's dead to openly begging for Taylor Swift? But as long as Black Twitter exists, I'm not going anywhere. Checkmark or no checkmark, it's the only force strong enough to survive Elon's musty plans. Now, I chose this last story because this is a sight to behold. A rescue dog with a missing ear, aptly named Van Gogh, has displayed a talent for creating works of art with his tongue. And look at this. His paintings actually look good. He would put everybody at sipping paint to shame. Now, I'm all for naming dogs after things they're good at, like if he hoops like Air Bud, go ahead and call him Charles Barkley. If he's a drug kingpin, go with Avon Barksdale. If he hosts a news show, maybe Wolf Blitzer. I could keep going with dog puns, but I won't because y'all deserve better. It's Monday. I'm also resisting the urge to make a what that mouth do joke. But just know that Van Gogh will be in a high demand at the dog park. I would elaborate, but again, this is a family show. City boys, the ghost of the original Vincent Van Gogh would be proud, unless, of course, reincarnation is real and this is how he came back to us. That would be a really, really cruel irony, but hilarious nonetheless. He got a whole second chance and still lost his ear. Imagine that. My favorite story today? Come on, you know it's Van Gogh, the tongue-painting dog. Watching DC beg for Taylor Swift is a close second, though.